Okay, boys and girls, let's talk some more about adjectives and adverbs. Our essential question this morning, how do I decide if I need an adjective or an adverb in a sentence? Our standard says to use adjectives and adverbs and choose between them depending on what is to be modified. So we have to think about what we want to describe in our sentence. Do we want to describe the noun in the sentence, or do we want to describe the action, the verb in the sentence? And that will depend on whether we use an adjective or an adverb. So, adjective or adverb? That's our big question. You have to look at the word that's being described or modified to decide if it's an adjective or an adverb. Adjectives describe what, boys and girls? Yes, they describe nouns. Adverbs describe verbs. Adjectives describe nouns. Like, I baked a delicious cake. The noun is cake. What kind of cake? It's delicious. So delicious is the describing word. That's your adjective. So we modified the noun by using an adjective. Adverbs describe verbs. James read the recipe slowly. Now, we're describing how James read. How did he read? He read slowly. So we use the adverb slowly to describe or modify the verb read. Now let's find the adjectives in each sentence and see the noun that it modifies or describes. If you have a whiteboard, you can write your answer on it as we go along. Here we go. All right, think about it. What is the adjective and the noun? Where is the red bowl? First thing, what is the noun? All right, bowl. What word describes the bowl? Red. Absolutely. So bowl is the noun. Red is your adjective that modifies it. She baked tiny cupcakes. What is the noun in this sentence? Cupcakes. Remember, she is a pronoun. How do we describe the cupcakes? They're tiny. Yes, so tiny is your adjective. It's the word that modifies the noun. I need fresh eggs. Name the noun. Eggs. What word describes the eggs? Yes, fresh. It modifies the noun eggs. That is your adjective. Now, let's find the adverb and the verb it describes or modifies. If you have a whiteboard, you may write your answer on your whiteboard. All right, adverb and verb. Let's go. Quickly open the oven. First, boys and girls, what's your verb or action word? Open. How, when, or where did we open? Quickly, it tells how. There you go. Quickly is your adverb that modifies open. Stir the mixture slowly. Stir the mixture slowly. What's your action word or verb? Stir. How, when, or where do we stir? Slowly tells how we stir. So slowly is your adverb. It modifies your verb stir. Uh-oh. Poor thing. His cupcakes are ruined. He stared sadly at his cupcakes. What is the verb? Stared. Oh, Miss Byers gave them to you. How did he stare, guys? He stared sadly. Yes, sadly. So sadly modifies stared. Poor thing. He messed up his cupcakes. Okay, so you have to look and figure out if the word is describing a verb or a noun. And that's what we're going to do today. All right, we have an activity called adverb or adjective. Adverb or adjective. It says read the sentences. Look at the highlighted word. Is it an adverb or adjective? Move the correct label to the box. All right, so one sentence is going to have an adverb highlighted. One sentence will have an adjective highlighted. We have to figure out which one. All right, so let's look at the first sentence. Nevaeh skates fearlessly down the street. All right, we have the word fearlessly. What's something you notice about the word fearlessly? All right, it ends in suffix ly. What types of words usually end in ly? Adverbs. That's right, but let's make sure. All right, if it's an adverb, it's going to describe what? The verb. So what's your action word in this sentence? Skates. So let's see if it tells us how, when, or where she skates. All right, so does it tell how she skates? Yes, it does. She skates fearlessly. That means without fear. All right, so this first one is an adverb, but let's make sure. Let's look at the next one and make sure it is an adjective. Jaden's shirt is messy. Jaden's shirt is messy. What does the word messy describe? The shirt. Look at the shirt. What does it have on it? A mess. Yes, so does messy describe the shirt? Yes, it does. So we can put adjective here. You notice they make more than one just in case they happen to both be adverbs or happen to both be adjectives. Okay, we had one of each. Now let's look at the next one. Thomas was shocked that he was late. Okay, guys, sorry, I got interrupted. So Thomas was shocked that he was late. All right, shocked. All right, do we see an action around it? No. What does shocked describe? Yeah, it describes Thomas. Okay, so think about what word that would be. All right, let's look at the next one. Isaac kicked the ball swiftly. Swiftly. All right, notice anything about swiftly? Has suffix ly. All right, so what kind of word could it be? Could be an adverb, right? All right, so let's look at it. If it's an adverb, we're looking for the action. So, kicked. All right, does it answer how, when, or where? All right, how it was kicked. All right, how it was kicked. So you think about which one you need, adverb or adjective, and you'll move it in. All right, the next one. Max has spiky hair. All right, what does spiky describe? Yeah, it describes the hair. So think about what kind of word that is. Carson skillfully shot the ball. Skillfully. What do we see with skillfully? ly. So think about that one. All right, your next page. Major is artistic. All right, what does artistic describe? Major. That's right. Jenny went rowing yesterday. Think about yesterday. That's one of those time words. It tells us when something happened. Okay, that's a good clue. All right, the last one. Micah carefully mowed the lawn. What do we see with carefully? Suffix ly. Zara was a beautiful bride. What does beautiful describe? Yes, bride. All right, so you'll decide which one, and we will go over these tomorrow, adverb or adjective. Do your best work.